mentioned 13 buildings. I know that early on, of course, you didn't have facilities for people to live.
Right.
And then you added some apartments and more apartments. And tell us what the latest is in the midst of all of this crisis that you're doing now.
We are so blessed. I'm excited, and I'm trying not to be like too perky, but I'm really excited. On the 15th, which is Friday, we were able to close on 40 more units of low-income housing in East Palo Alto. So that means we are able to safeguard 40 more families who are hardworking families working 2 and 3 jobs, who just cannot afford to live on this peninsula because of the exorbitant rents. And so to be able to add 40 more units to our portfolio of low, extremely low, and very low income housing means worlds. It means that those 40 families are going to be able to continue to be on the peninsula and serve in the ways they do. Frankly, we can't, as a society, we cannot really get along without the families that are living in the buildings that we have. We have beautiful nannies. We have beloved housekeepers. We have, rough construction workers and lawn care workers and restaurant workers. And if self-interest alone dictated, we know that we need to have those families on our peninsula. But it's not self-interest. We also know and affirm that we need to have diversity and we need to have mixed economy. And so, yeah, we're really excited to have 40 more units of low-income housing.
You're excited, but you also have to finish paying for it. How much more do you need?
We closed escrow on Friday, and we were able to put what we had to down, and that was $3 million. So we owe $5.5 million on it. And most of my energies, of course, have been going to this pandemic and getting food out to people who need it. And I will start again to do some capital campaign for people who have the resources and have the heart to help us with these 40 units.
Are there other ways aside from financially that those of us out here can help?
Right now, we are still not getting the kind of allocations that we need from our wonderful partner, Second Harvest Food Bank. I love them. They've been partners with us for a very long time, but they're feeling the crunch too. And so there are some things that we're just not able to get. We're not able to get cooking oil, which is a staple in most homes. We're not able to get corn flour, which for the families that we serve for the majority, making tortillas, you need corn flour. We are not able to get peanut butter, which is a wonderful, protein for our families to have. We're not able to get ketchup or canned tomatoes. Again, it's culturally sensitive. It's something that is used in many meals that are prepared in the neighborhood in which I work. And having juices for children would be a wonderful thing. A way to add that to the grocery bags would be great. And just snacks for kids would be great as well. We also have some people, and we're not adverse to this in any way at all. We have people, we live in California, we have people who are picking their lemon trees or picking their orange trees, and they're bringing it down to us, and we're rehoming it happily to the families so that there is a nice balance of canned food, dry foods, and fresh produce.
Is it better to purchase these things in bulk and bring them to you, or to give you the funds to buy them with, that you buy perhaps more in bulk and can get at a better price? Or which is best?
Actually, either. I would happily receive either. And the truth is, yes, we are able to buy from restaurant suppliers and other places that give us a better bulk rate, if you will. But if people want to go to Smart and Final or some of those places and do it themselves, I'm happy with that as well.
Now, I know you provide in normal times, whenever normal is today, education for children, counseling, clothes closet, your community garden, all of those things. Are they operative? Can people come in and get clothes now? Can they come in and get food from the garden? How does that all work now?
Most of the programming is closed. However, the community gardens, we have 2 huge community gardens, and each gardener has a key. So they're able to go in and do their planting and do their harvesting and not break any stay-at-home orders right now. So that is, people are doing that. And they're growing every kind of chili you could ever imagine right now. Chilies that would make your head pop off if you ate it. The therapy, we're not able to do face-to-face therapy, but we have about 30 kids right now who are doing teletherapy with therapists because of what I described before. It's very intense, and it's not just intense for adults, it's very intense for children as well. So we do have about 30 kids that are getting teletherapy. We have a school, a small school, we call it Holy Family School. And it's a very different concept, but we have a 6th grade right now and a 3rd grade. Next year we'll have a 4th grade and a 7th grade. So we have 2 cohorts that run concurrently. And right now our kids are actually in school almost from 8 in the morning till 3:30. They're either on Canvas or Zoom or YouTube or whatever, because our kids didn't start the race at the same place. And so we can't afford for them to get even further behind. So our teachers, they inspire the heck out of me. They are working their heads off to try and continually educate our kids so that they don't get so far behind. The clothes closet is closed right now, but frankly, our whole 1st floor, which is usually the clothing room as well, is consumed by bags and groceries and food. So until those numbers get a little bit less, we won't be able to open the clothing room, and until the stay-at-home order is opened as well. But some things we're able to do online and through Zoom.
And thank you, Sister Christina. And we hope to see you in our church before long, and to see you at the St. Francis Center. Thank you for all you're doing. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you.